Hello and welcome to Black Ops. This is 5, or like the kind of Pentagon zombie level on Black Ops. I'm almost a Black Ops 2 then, because I keep on thinking Black Ops 2, because Black Ops is old now, of course. No, it's not. It still is a good game. Obviously, this is on my HD PVR, not my PC, because I always buy Call of Duty on a console. I don't know why, but maybe this time I make for a change, and I may actually get Black Ops 2 on the PC. Just because it looks a lot better, I think personally, but in my opinion I think having a controller for games such as this, it's a lot easier to use rather than using a mouse, because to be honest, most of the people who play on PC probably have some sort of controller anyway, in which case if I go on there with my mouse I'm just going to get absolutely owned. But yeah, you probably heard on the Tekkit video about this video coming soon, and so far it kind of looks like quite a weak game. I mean, round 1 we already had a break-in of zombies and someone's already gone down, so that kind of shows you kind of the standard of these people I'm playing with. Although I do actually go down at one point, but yeah, that was a bit of a fluke actually. I think that was kind of, yeah, probably a bit of a lag there, I'd say. Oh no, just kidding. I'm not honestly that good at this game. But there you go. So I kind of go along with the pistol for a bit until I kind of get relatively low on ammo, and then I buy like an M5 I think, which doesn't go too badly of course until I almost die, as in like basically no one came to revive me until I was practically dead, which was slightly unfortunate. But apart from that, I think the reason we did so well, I say so well when obviously round 10 isn't actually that good, but in so well, what I mean by that is we got so many perks. Like, you know those kind of things the zombies occasionally drop, where we got about 10 insta-kills. I think even sometimes we got like 2 in one round. We got quite a few bombs, which were quite good. And yeah, we got tons of insta-kills, like the insta-kill buff, which was quite good, because whenever we did get insta-kill, like most of us were practically dead or about to get killed by zombies, so in some respects I think we must have been pretty lucky to go ahead and do that. As you can see there, that is my M5 carbine, which is an okay gun obviously for this kind of level. Semi-automatic, which I think is quite good, and it's quite powerful. I mean, the thing is that I think the weapons are kind of misjudged in zombies, because I mean, the pistol you start with is actually an incredibly powerful pistol. It's like, I think 45 caliber, and I mean, if you shot like a real person with that kind of gun, I mean, it would only take a few, like 2 shots or something, probably even 1, because it's such a high caliber pistol. But also in zombies, it's absolutely useless, which I think they've designed it purposely to be useless. Because I suppose with zombies, it's kind of like they're not actually alive, so they only really die because their flesh has been ripped to pieces with a gun, which I think kind of makes sense, doesn't it, because they don't technically live. But yeah, I get quite a few headshots with this gun. This is an amazing gun for headshots, because it's so accurate. My sensitivity was a bit higher than usual, I think, which is why I probably didn't quite do so well. Although having said that, I'm actually used to low sensitivity on the Xbox. But, I mean, realistically in zombies you do really need to have high sensitivity, because, I mean, if like there's a zombie behind you and you suddenly get hit, you've got to be able to suddenly turn around and shoot them quickly. I mean, there you go, that guy I think has gone down twice at this point. And I think he actually does the worst out of all of us, and I think I do the best. Yeah, not bragging about anything there, but I do think I do the best at the end. You may have also noticed we haven't actually moved anywhere yet, so the next area hasn't actually been unlocked. And you'll see at some point it starts to get quite stressful actually, because I kind of find it gets to a point where, even though this is kind of quite a small area, that any of the starting guns aren't going to be good enough really. So I can't remember when we open that. I think it is pretty late, it's like round 6 or 7. Which kind of makes you think, well, we didn't actually survive much longer after we did open those places. But you'll soon notice that I do how I'd call it a heroic moment which I think I personally deserve a thumbs up for. No, just kidding, but yeah, I didn't do too badly, because I think there was one point which you'll probably see soon. I mean, that guy's gone down again, for the third time I think. So yeah, he wasn't really serving much of a purpose there. But yeah, there you go, this is when I almost die. And then yeah, we get insta-kill and I kind of just shoot them down a bit. And I was starting to think kind of like, after a bit, why are they taking so long to revive me, because like insta-kill was on. Most of them were dead, and I was actually thinking he's just going to leave me there, isn't he? I was just thinking, what is the point of that? He goes over there, kills them, yeah, double points as well. I think, yeah, he just runs off somewhere. And I'm thinking, what is the point of doing that? And by this point, yeah, the screen's going red, and then suddenly he just sprints over. So I think he did have a plan after all that, but I was starting to think he wasn't going to revive me. Although I didn't really have anything decent. So, I think I buy the MPL, which is this gun here. It's got good firepower, but the bullets the bullets just disappear. Literally. I mean, it's got a massively high fire rate and tiny clip sizes, so it just makes it impossible for a practical gun in this kind of game. As you'll soon find out, that I quite quickly run out of ammo, to be honest. I think it's not now, but I think later on I do actually do my heroic kind of moment thing. We do get a bomb then, which is lucky, pretty lucky. But I think they did make changes to the bomb. So when I first played zombies, I'm sure the bomb just killed every zombie in the map, and it was like an automatic next round. But I think with Black Ops they changed it, so a bomb only destroyed every zombie currently within the perimeter of the map. So they've changed it now, so obviously any zombie, it doesn't automatically end the round, which I suppose it kind of balanced it out a bit more, because I suppose in some respects the bomb was quite overpowered in some ways. I suppose you could call it that. But nonetheless, I still find zombies is a good game. The best way I think to go around playing with zombies is don't necessarily just join a random game, as it doesn't always work, as you'll probably find out, because if I'd been playing with like 3 friends or something, and then like 4-player co-op with voice chat, I find voice chat makes so much difference to like zombies, because also on this there's no communication whatsoever, apart from someone like stabbing you saying open the door, and I think that's about the only communication you have. But then also on voice chat there's so much more coordination, because you get people saying, oh, come and help me over here, whereas you get none of that now, that they just die basically. And then you think, oh, must be zombies over there. So it was all about communication, I think, this game. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't have that, so we probably could have done better. I'm surprised I didn't die there, actually, because that guy clearly hit me twice, I think, but I don't know. I think that happens again, actually, where I think I'm about to die but don't, which was like pretty lucky. This is where it starts to get quite stressful. I think this is where my moment comes in, because I just decide I'm going. Then the other guy dies, I think. Yeah, there you go. And then this is where I work my magic. Basically just waste a grenade. Waste like my last grenades, because I think they use the quickest route to get you, so I threw it in the wrong lane. In which case, yeah, it was pretty much a fail with the grenades, and so at this point I just had to mow them down with my MPL. Which was pretty fun, actually. I picked up these tips from like other YouTubers who play, because it is quite good. If you just keep the zombies running, I think that is the best way to go about it. And at this point I was just about to go and revive them, but a few more came out the door. And then yeah, that's where I thought I must have died, because he hit me once and then kind of like didn't quite get me. And then he suddenly disappears, which was, yeah, unfortunate. And there you go, a whole clip of MPL ammo gone, whole round of that gone, in just killing a few zombies. So I think at this point, we start to think maybe we should actually go downstairs, and I think, yeah, some guy basically shoots it, saying, come on, open it. But it was kind of a big mistake, because we kind of got killed. Probably a round into it, I'd say. I think we just about survived this round, and then we basically die. So in some respects it was pretty, yeah, didn't really go to plan, if you put it that way. So yeah, the MPL is a decent gun, but not really recommended in zombies. You need something which has massive clips, lots of ammo, lots of firepower, and not necessarily a high fire rate. I mean, that's the thing. You want something with kind of medium to average fire rates, but has loads of ammo. Because if it does a lot of damage, it doesn't matter how fast it's firing. But then the thing with the MPL is that the reason it's got a high fire rate is because like each bullet does so little damage that it kind of just, I mean, it does rip them apart obviously because it's like such a high fire rate. But yeah, it's a pretty useless gun. But you'll see I do actually get the MP5, which is actually quite a nice gun. But probably at the stage we're at by now, we should really be in the labs. So we actually go downstairs, I think, this round. But then, at the point where we're in the like downstairs, we should really be a lot further ahead. Because the guns we had really was like so far behind what we should have had. It kind of just made it impossible to do anything. Because at this point, it's kind of just like getting pretty ridiculous. Getting completely owned by zombies, overhauled by zombies. And then, yeah, they all start sprinting obviously at this point, which makes them even harder to kill. Had to go and get more ammo, which I think I actually missed. Yeah, I think I must have actually missed that ammo. Yeah, and I think, yeah, no, maybe not, maybe it's next round. This is a post-commentary, and I did actually film this footage yesterday, so I can't remember what happens, like 100%. But yeah, zombie gets in, me kill him. Nice elevator music. And then, yeah, this is kind of where it all starts to go wrong. I buy the MP5, which is a nice gun actually. It's got, again, it's a submachine gun, so it has ridiculously high fire rate. But it is better than the MPL. A lot better than the MPL. But then again, submachine guns aren't great against zombies. And I kind of say, like, again, like machine guns, you kind of think, yeah, probably the best in terms of firepower. But then, is the reloading practical? I mean, obviously if you have quick reloads, it's amazing. But you need probably an assault rifle that has, like, good ammo and good firepower. And that kind of just does the job. So yeah, we do actually get to round 10, and this is where literally I think we just get completely owned by zombies. There are just tons of them. So by this point, we probably really should have actually had the power on. And we probably could have got a few perks or whatever. But I mean, this game kind of went pretty slowly until now, where we just basically just get ripped apart. I mean, I'm down here, and yeah, it doesn't really go too well for me. Again, another lucky escape there. I didn't die, which was quite lucky. And then I think what happens here is I think I do get killed from behind. Again, I did actually get, yeah, I think it's now. Yeah, it's now that I get killed. And unfortunately, that guy, like, kind of dawdles a bit, because he got a bomb, and he quite easily could have revived me there, but then started, like, running around me, at which point there was, like, another zombie, so I think we probably could have got away with that. So that was slightly unfortunate. But anyway, thanks for watching my Black Ops 5 video today. I hope you did enjoy it, and remember to like and subscribe. See you next time, guys.